welcome to Michelle Sews Again. I'm Michelle. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It is another hashtag Friday Sews kind of day. So I would love to thank Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this hashtag. It's a really great way for the sewing community to kind of learn a little bit more about each other, learn what everybody's working on and things like that. So if you are interested in that, then you should check out the hashtag on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. All right, so what have I been working on this week? No sewing. I have only been working on working and packing. And I'm actually filming this on Thursday, so you can see I'm coming from a different location here. I'm actually in a hotel right now. I'm working this week, so my husband is responsible for actually dealing with the movers. So because the movers are coming today, I needed to be in a hotel so that I could keep working and wouldn't be in the middle of all the chaos. And last year, when we moved from Philly to Miami, I felt really guilty about that. This year, I don't feel as guilty because my husband has had the last 2 months off of work in order to prepare for the move. So it's all good. He is there right now at the condo with the movers, getting everything loaded, and it's gonna go on a truck. It's gonna go to storage for 2 weeks, and then it's gonna get moved to Fort Myers. So a lot of hullabaloo going on around this move. It's kind of been a pain in the butt, but so excited to get out of that condo with that horrific management company. And my husband's been texting me. Apparently there was some more chaos this morning that was completely unnecessary. So I will find out about that when he comes to the hotel tonight. So like I said, in a hotel tonight and tomorrow night, or I was in last night. We'll be here through Saturday because the movers are there today. The landlord's property manager is coming to do a walkthrough of the condo tomorrow. So we're gonna leave here on Saturday, and we have an Airbnb for 2 weeks in Fort Myers. So that's the plan of attack for the next couple of weeks. So really what I wanted to talk about today is what my plans are for 2022. So I did post a Make 9 plan on my Instagram. So if you follow me over there, you will have seen it already. I'm going to do a separate video on my 2022 Make 9 plans, as well as a recap of what I was successful on with my 2021 Make 9 plans. I did all up front, didn't do all 9. I'm okay with that. It's a guide. I consider it a guidepost, a guideline, an outline, if you will. So it's not like hard and fast. If I don't do it, then I failed anything. It's just a guideline of things that I want to get done in a year. And some of them were, I kind of put the 2021 one together really fast, and I did it in March. And although I put some thought into it, I didn't put a lot of thought into it. So I wasn't super excited about a couple of the projects. So this year I put my plans in place. I'm excited about everything. And so I'm eager to share that with you. And that video will be coming to you next week from the Airbnb. I do have a few other things that I'd like to get accomplished this year that were not part of my Make 9. So let me tell you a little bit about that. So I do want to learn some new techniques. So I bought one of those like boxed kits of presser feet that has like 29 presser feet or 30 presser feet or something like that. Madam Sews, that's what it's called. I bought one of those boxes last year, and I want to learn how to use all of those presser feet. I've also bought walking foot, which I haven't used yet. And I think that from everything that I've heard, that will make the sewing of my knits go a lot easier. I don't know, we'll see. And so I want to learn how to use all those. I want to learn how to install both an exposed and an invisible zipper. And definitely, I mean, it's part of my Make 9, but definitely improving fit technique on the garments that I make. Those are definite goals of mine. Some other goals of mine, and these are going to sound kind of, I don't know, maybe a little ambitious. And if like I said, if I don't achieve them, I'm not going to beat myself up. But from after doing Vlogmas and doing my favorite makes countdown, one of the overarching themes that I found from my favorites were things that I had made either from a collaboration or from a challenge. And what I think works for me is that those collaborations and challenges kind of push me outside of my comfort zone. Now, I'm not going to participate in anything that doesn't like speak to my heart. So there's definitely been challenges that sound interesting, but I knew that if I participated, it would be something that I would never wear. But there are others that I'm like, that sounds interesting. What could I do that would still represent me, but be something that I wouldn't have thought of doing on my own? So one of my goals is to participate in at least one challenge per month. Now, if there's a month where there's not a challenge that speaks to me, then I'm not going to do one just to do one and say that I did one per month. But there are so many challenges every month. There's always at least one that speaks to me. And then the other one is I would love to do a collab every month. I find them to be fun. I find them to, again, push me outside of my comfort zone. And I get to know some sewers a little bit better. So I would like to do that as well. I do have a couple of collaborations coming up. I've already got one scheduled for January and one scheduled for February. And I'm open to collaboration requests. If anybody has like a really great idea, that if you've been following me and you know kind of what my style is and everything, I don't know, hit me up. And then I also want to perfect my ice dyeing. So I've been doing a lot of like geometric architectural type folding. And although those patterns come out pretty, I feel like I want to really start expanding my ice dyeing techniques. So I'm also going to do one ice dye project per month. And with that goal, I would love to film it. I'd like to take you from the fabric selection through the ice dyeing through the sewing process. If that sounds interesting to you, then let me know in the comments. I think I'm fairly confident I'm gonna do it, but I'd love to know if that sounds like something interesting to you or not. So I do the ice dyeing every month anyway, so I figure let me just take you guys on a journey. And I think if I'm filming it, then it might be one that I plan a little bit more than my typical just kind of fly by the seat of my pants thing. You know, I am a very impulsive person. I like to leave myself flexibility to be able to react to things that like jump into my head that I'm super excited about and I have to get done now. So my goal for 2022 is to actually have a set filming schedule where I post 3 times a week. My goal is Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Friday sews. And I think that's achievable. I think I've proven that to myself by doing both Vlogtember, where I posted a video every day in September, as well as Vlogmas, where I posted one the 1st through the 25th in December. And I have a lot of ideas that I want to get out. So I feel like 3 times a week is reasonable. And plus that allows me to get my once a month goals in, as well as have some flexibility for some other projects that just come to me out of nowhere. So anyway, I hope that you are interested in that. If you are, let me know in the comments below. And I will do my best to describe the video as well as possible in the title, so that if it's something you're not interested in, then you don't have to watch it. I would love it if you did, but I certainly don't want to have people watch me just to get, you know, just to say they watched because they're a supporter. I very much appreciate that, but there's a lot of YouTube out there to watch, so I hate for people to watch things that they're not interested in. That being said, if you want to watch, I won't be upset about it. I did bring a knitting project with me, so I'm still working on my shawl. I think this is coming together so pretty. I can't wait to get to the middle so that I can switch out the purple for the for the rusty orange color, and see how that starts pairing up with the gorgeous hand spun yarn that Sarah from Naughty Gnome sent me. Is that not gorgeous? Look at all those colors. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Anyway, that's it for me today. Wherever you are, I hope the weather's amazing. I hope you're able to get some sewing in, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.